Good Thursday evening. And this is one of my favorite times of the year right now because it's playoff time and postseason time. The other night, old Law Tide put a video up about the SEC championship game, and he mentioned South Pittsburgh. They're in the TSSAA Class 1A championship against McKenzie. I posted, I thought that South Pittsburgh might have their hands full against McKenzie, but I don't have any skin in that game. I just want to see them play and have success and let the best team win. But out here in West Tennessee, McKenzie's a college town. They actually have a college football team that won 10 games a couple of years ago in the NAIA, the Bethel Wildcats, and McKenzie had to beat Peabody in the semifinals to get there. So we'll see how they do. But, congratulations to South Pittsburgh if they can pull it off. And, there's a lot going on. Skyhawks are going out to Bozeman. And that kind of reminds me of BVD. The Skyhawks have a member of their ball hawking, fourth ranked interception defense. They're fourth in the FCS in interceptions. But they have a safety that played for the Greenville Green Devils. And I remember BVD making a video about him about 4 or 5 years ago. Takeem Young. And he has helped in the number of interceptions this year. UTM's got 17, I think. And they're in the top 10 in rushing offense as well. It's a game UTM can win. They're going out to Bozeman, Montana to play Montana State. I mean, out there in Montana, they don't have any FBS teams. They're all FCS out there in the Big Sky Conference. And we'll see what the weather does. But, I think UTM needs to go out there and get on them early and take the crowd out of the game because they're going to have a little bit of a crowd. I don't know. I mean, it's nothing like 100,000 SEC crowd or anything, but I don't know what their stadium seats. I thought I saw it the other day. I can't remember, 20-something thousand maybe. I don't know. But, the Skyhawks have 10 wins for the, I think it's the second time in school history. I know in 1988 the Skyhawks were 10-1 in the regular season, but they were in Division II. And they made the quarterfinals of the playoffs that year. But, hats off to the Skyhawks. And an interesting side note on that, UTM's coach, Jason Simpson, beat Bobby Petrino last week, Missouri State. But his son is the quarterback for Martin Westview, and they're playing in the state championship on Saturday as well. So Coach Simpson isn't going to get to be there to watch his son play in the state championship, Class 2A. And, it would just be awesome if they can both win. And like I said, I think Westview will win. And I think UTM can win. But they got to get on them early and possess the ball. So, it's going to be an interesting weekend. And then, Law Tide made that video about Alabama and Georgia. And I want Alabama this week because I'm so sick and tired of, that loser making those videos down in Georgia, talking smack all the time. And, third Saturday in October, I can't wait for the day when all those Alabama fans have to take those cigars and stick them somewhere else besides in their mouth. But Saturday, I'm pulling for the Tide because Georgia's a team that just needs to lose. Plus, I've been saying they're going to lose all year, and it needs to happen. But there's the Big Ten Championship's an interesting game too. Wonder if the Hawkeyes can pull it out against the Wolverines. Back years ago, Iowa had the best record of any team in the Big Ten against Michigan. I think in the 80s or something like that. Or maybe Ohio State might have had a better record against them. I don't know. It's been a while since I looked that up. But, yeah. The Skyhawks are going to Bozeman, second round of the FCS playoffs. And it's a game they can win. Montana State's in the top 10 in rushing offense, but so is UTM. UTM is known to possess the ball. They're a ball control team, and they're, got a ball hawking secondary. And again, thank you, Greenville Green Devils, for sending us to Keem Young, because he's a mainstay in that secondary. So, it's going to be a good weekend. Go Skyhawks.